What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing the playoff matchup. So, this is a preview of the matchup in the second round of the Western Conference semifinals between the Denver Nuggets and Phoenix Suns. And man, you know, the two teams split the season series, so it's I feel like this is a type of series that could go either way, but when you speak on what to expect from this series, I mean, the stars are there. You have Jamal Murray, you have Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets, you have Michael Porter Jr., guys like Aaron Gordon, KCP, Bruce Brown, I mean, Jeff Green. I mean, they have a host of players. And for the Phoenix Suns, of course, we're speaking on CP3. We're speaking on Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, who's, other than Jimmy Butler, I could honestly say is having one of the better playoff runs this season, especially what we've seen in the postseason. And, I mean, DeAndre Ayton is still there. You still have guys like Torrey Craig, Josh Okogie, Cameron Payne. So honestly, I don't think it's going to come down to what the stars do. Of course, it's going to come down to what the stars do, but the benches, it all depends with supporting cast helps the star players. Will they get an extra boost from those other guys? We're talking about the Phoenix Suns, who most of the time they're going a 7-man rotation sometimes. Well, if you want to count Biyombo, so 8-man rotation. Same thing with the Denver Nuggets. So it's really going to be a lot. I feel like it's going to be a lot of scoring in this series. I feel like this series is definitely going to come down to what star players elevate their game to another level, especially at this stage of the season. Everybody's injured. Nobody's 100% at this stage of the season. But what I can say is I want to see what the matchups are like. When the Nuggets have the ball, who do they choose to defend Jamal Murray? I'm feeling like when the Nuggets do have the ball, it'll probably be, if I could randomly just think of someone on, it depends. If Torrey Craig is starting, then Torrey Craig will probably end up defending more than likely Devin Booker, honestly. And I can see that, they're going to try to hide CP3 on, they'll probably put CP3 on KCP. It's kind of funny how that goes together. But when I look at both, teams, like I said, man, we're talking about Jokic, 2-time MVP. We're talking about Kevin Durant, 2 times final MVP. Devin Booker, one of the better younger guards in the league, could give you 40, maybe even 50, 70 if the time is right. CP3, future Hall of Famer. DeAndre Ayton, who's capable. And that's the biggest question mark for me for the Phoenix Suns. It's what version of DeAndre Ayton is going to come out and choose to play in this particular series. You got a guy in DeAndre Ayton who's capable, in my opinion, of putting up 25 points if you let him. But I get it with Kevin Durant now on the team. His shots do go down. But it's going to be also interesting with Coach Malone of the Denver Nuggets do matchup wise, because you can't double team. You can't double team KD and Devin Booker. So what are you going to do? You cannot do that. I like the matchup between KD and Michael Porter Jr. It's going to be interesting to see what Michael Porter Jr.'s defense looks like, because I like that matchup. Both are, somewhat in the same build. I mean, Kevin Durant is a 7-foot guy, but Michael Porter Jr. is what, 6'10"? He's 6'10", so he's more than formidable defensively, if you ask me, to be able to get up there and contest. I did not say block, but contest. We seen Russell Westbrook almost average 2 assists per game against, the Phoenix Suns in that series with the Clippers. So if they take a page out of that, and see where, you can make inroads into defensive matchups against Kevin Durant. It's going to be tough. But again, they still got to defend. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Jamal Murray, what they do with Joker, what they do with Aaron Gordon, Porter Jr. It's going to be interesting. I feel like this series is going to be a lot of scoring, man. I'm talking about games that's averaging, and I don't see no games going under, no either team, scoring less than 100 points in every game that they play. So, with that being said, of course, I have to give my prediction for the series. This is game 1. I'm going to give my prediction overall for the series, who I think is going to win. And I cannot bet against this team. Yes, the Denver Nuggets are the number 1 seed in the West. They have Joker. They have Murray. A team that's been together a little bit longer than the Phoenix Suns because of the addition of Kevin Durant. But, losing Mikal Bridges, losing Cam Johnson, they didn't seem to miss a beat in that first round against the Clippers. The Nuggets took every punch that the Timberwolves had in the first round. But I cannot bet against this team. I cannot bet against this player. And that is the Phoenix Suns. I believe the Phoenix Suns will win this series. I think it's going to be a 7-game series. I think it's going to come down to who ultimately wants it more between these two teams to go to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, the Phoenix Suns are one of my picks to go to the Western Conference Finals. So, with that being said, I believe in my heart, as a basketball fan, that the Phoenix Suns will ultimately be going to the Western Conference Finals after a best of 7. It's going to go 7 games between the Denver Nuggets. And yeah, I just see, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant doing a little bit more, and with the help of CP3 and DeAndre Ayton and the cast of others, and they find a way to put it together and get the series win. It starts tonight. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Denver Nuggets fans, Phoenix Suns fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into the channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to the channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I catch you guys on the next video.